Aloha, welcome to BeaDazzle Hawaii. Today we're going to make this open heart earring. We have a nice finding here. It's a heart and it has pins on the inner tips that we can put on a crystal. Today we're using a Swarovski crystal donut. And what we do is gently open the 2 points until we can slip the crystal inside. And then I'm going to push the tips together, and that will hold it, but it's still loose. So you'll notice right now the wires are curved outwards away from the bead on both sides. So I'm going to take my plier. It can be a bent nose like this or a straight chain nose plier, and looking from above I'm going to, along the wire, gently curve it inward. So it's not much of a change, but just enough to bring the pin closer to the bead. And I turn it around and do the same thing on the other side until it's snug, like that. Then I'm going to put another crystal on an eye pin to connect it to our ear wire. So the pin is going to go the opposite direction of the first eye. So I'm going to bend it flat against the crystal to start, and using my 3-step plier, actually I'm going to cut a little bit of this wire. I only need about a 1/4 inch or 5 millimeters of wire at the top. So I've clipped it a little bit shorter. And I took the tip of the wire into my plier and roll it till I get to the top of the crystal. And to center it, I'm going to rock it back and forth a little bit. I have a little bit of wire overlapping, so I'm going to get in here with a sharp cutter. With that cutter, I'm going to just snip off that little bit of extra wire. Okay, now I'm going to open that up, and so the color shows in front. I'm using the colored side of the bead. This one is an AB finish, so the other side is a little bit silver, but I want to show the tanzanite color. I'm going to put it on my pin loop and close it up by twisting. And then I have a sterling silver heart ear wire. I'm just going to drop it down through the other eye loop. And to close this wire, the heart is soldered on, so I'm going to go below that solder point and squeeze the wire until there's no gap between the heart and the wire. And there we have our open heart earring. All these supplies can be found at BeaDazzle Hawaii. I would also like to point out that we have other colors of crystals. You can also put a Swarovski heart down at the bottom. Here we have several different shapes in the pin style binding. Thank you for visiting BeaDazzle Hawaii.